Welcome to the Next Level Facebook Ads Podcast with Phil Graham and Sam Carlson. We help you master Facebook ads and give you an edge over your competition. If you want to be part of a movement that is taking digital marketers to new heights, this is for you. Let's go.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Next Level Facebook Ads Podcast, episode 112. My name is Phil Graham. Today, I'm going to be talking about some smart retargeting strategies that have worked extremely well for us. It's going to be stuff that just is like ninja type retargeting that a lot of people don't do. So I'm really excited for that. But before we jump into that, and by the way, this is going to be a short and sweet episode, I want to announce an upcoming new podcast I'm creating that is really designed for entrepreneurs, business owners, and anybody who wants to, be successful making money on the internet through business, whether it's with a company or with their own business, etc. It's more geared towards entrepreneurs, but if you work for a company or something, that's okay. You'll benefit from it as well. And here's the concept. The concept is, you know how a lot of people take a vitamin a day for their body? Well, the entrepreneur needs a vitamin a day for their mind. If there's one thing I've learned over the years, it's mindset over tactics. Mindset is the key. And so what I'm doing is I'm creating a new podcast that's Monday through Friday, literally 5 days a week, every single day, but it's really short. It's going to be anywhere from like 2 to maybe 4 minutes long at the most. So think of it like an entrepreneur vitamin for your mind that you can listen to like every single morning that gets you focused on the day. I'll have little tactics you can do that day. I'll have quotes from some of the past greats and what that means today in today's business world, and a lot of great things like that. But it's always going to be short little tidbits around mindset, business tactics, entrepreneurism, overcoming failure, and all that kind of stuff. And again, it's going to be anywhere from like 2 to 4 minutes a day at the most. A lot of times it might even be like less than 2 minutes. So really consumable. So that's going to be coming out within the next month or so. I just wanted to announce that. And when that does come out, anybody who's on our email list will get notified. So if you're not on our email list yet, go to myelitegift.com. That's myelitegift.com. and opt in. You'll get a free Facebook Ads Fundamentals course. You may or may not need that. It's just the basics. Whether you need that or not, if you opt in, you will get notified when my new podcast launches, and then it'll be Monday through Friday. Super cool. Super excited about that. So just wanted to get that out of the way. So you guys, let's get into today's topic. We're going to be talking about smart and effective retargeting. So here's the key when it comes to retargeting. First of all, most entrepreneurs, most businesses don't really retarget at all. And then secondly, the ones that do many times retarget in a way that is not that accurate and it's not very effective. So we need to fix that, because typically 99% of your sales and success will come from retargeting, not from the first time somebody sees your ad. So if you're not retargeting, or if you're retargeting wrong, you literally might be giving yourself a 1% chance to succeed and leaving 99% on the table, which is insane. And a lot of people do that, and then they blame Facebook or Instagram or YouTube and say it doesn't work, when really you're just doing it wrong. So let's talk about some ways that you can do it correctly. I have a client, and we did a 7-day campaign. And this was a campaign that was 100% retargeting. We were retargeting a warm audience that had not purchased. And what we did was we did a double retarget. So we sent emails, and then we also followed up with Facebook ads. And we spent a total of $60, 60. And this is a weight loss coach, amazing client, does great work. So we spent $60. And within 7 days, we had over $20,000 in sales. So 20 grand in sales for $60 ad spend in the course of 7 days by retargeting people that we initially got through ads, but never bought anything before. And that's just one example. I mean, I can give examples of retargeting that made over $1 million. So there's all kinds of successes you can have from retargeting. The key is, number one, you need to be doing it. And number two, you need to do it right. So I want to give you guys a few tactics. I can't cover everything on this one podcast, but I want to give you guys a few actionable tactics. And like I said earlier, I want to keep this one short and concise. So one of the key tactics that I like to use in retargeting is called segmented retargeting. Segmented retargeting. Now, what most people do, if they do retargeting at all, is just broad retargeting. And there's nothing wrong with that necessarily. We actually also do broad retargeting, but we also do segmented retargeting as well. And that usually works best. And the best way I know how to describe that is through an analogy. And I'm going to use a football analogy. It's a shocker for everybody that knows me. Yes, I love football, I know. But I want to use a football analogy for this. So I want you to think about it. If you're a football fan, if you're not a football fan, just bear with me for 1 second. But if you're a football fan, like I am, I love the Seahawks. I'm from Seattle. That's my team. And if I was interested, maybe looking up some stuff on football, or if I saw an ad about football in general, that might get my attention a little bit, maybe. That might be broad. So maybe I, saw an ad about something and then somebody retargeted me with talking about some general football stuff. But if somebody retargeted me talking about specifically the Seahawks, that's segmented. Like if they know that's the team I like and that's my favorite team, and then they send me an ad that specifically talked about the Seahawks, that would get my attention 100%. And so you can apply this to any niche, any business, any situation. If you're a gym or a weight loss coach, you can apply this by creating short videos at the top of the funnel for weight loss, building muscle, longevity, different pain points, etc. And then retargeting based off of which video they watched, if they watched 50% or more. And you talk about just that very thing. So you might have somebody that wants to lose weight and they don't even care about building muscle. You'd want to retarget them with weight loss only. And you don't want to talk about stuff they don't care about. And you don't want to list 50 things. Oh, we do muscle building, weight loss, blah, blah, blah. If you know their main thing is weight loss, that's what you want to talk about in your retargeting ad. So you can retarget very effectively doing this. Like there's not a niche that this can't be done in. If you were a chiropractor, you could retarget by pain point. Do they have back pain or neck pain or sciatica? Were they in an auto accident? And then you send them ads and follow up based on that very thing. Now, if you're an e-commerce product, your e-commerce product solves a problem of some kind or gives them something really exciting and cool or fun. It depends on the product, of course. But there's going to be a few different reasons why somebody might want to buy your product or service, whether it's a service, an e-commerce product, or something else. There's always various reasons why somebody might buy it. So you figure out what those reasons are by creating content at the top of the funnel. And then you retarget based on people that watched different pieces of content. And you retarget based off of what they watched. When you do that, you're basing your entire strategy off of their actual behavior on what they watched and the data. You're not guessing. And that's where the power is. That, my friends, is smart, segmented retargeting. So that's one big tactic I want to share with you guys. So if you're not retargeting, you need to start. If you are, you should be testing broad retargeting versus smaller segments of retargeting where you're talking about just one specific pain point or thing in your retargeting. It's super powerful. Now, the next thing I want to talk to you guys about is what I call a pixel funnel. All right, it's called pixel funnels. And typically when people are running ads, you're getting email addresses too. At least I hope you are. Please tell me you are, or you should be. And you send emails as part of that follow-up and retargeting process. But here's the deal. On average, open rates might only be 10, 15, or if you're lucky, maybe 20%. So if you had a list of, let's say you just had 1,000 people on your list and you got a 10% open rate, that means 100 people opened, but 900 out of the 1,000 did not open your email. They essentially didn't see it. 90% did not see it. Do we just give up on that 90%? Heck no. So what I did was I created something I called pixel funnels. I even have a little mini course called Pixel Funnel Secrets that teaches you how to do this, but I'm not pitching the course, but it's a pixel funnel. What I do is when we send an email, that's an important email. We don't do this for everything, but for important emails, especially retargeting, where somebody just recently opted in, if 10% open and 90% don't, we take the 90% that did not open the email, that didn't see it or didn't open it. We upload that 90% into Facebook as a custom audience. And then we essentially send whatever was in that email to that 90% as an ad on Facebook, as like a retargeting ad. Sometimes it'll be word for word. Sometimes I'll tweak it to more match, the Facebook experience, but it works extremely well. So the net effect of that could be a 10% open rate could jump to 50, 60, 70, 80%. Because the people that didn't open the email, next time they log on to Facebook, there's a good chance they're going to see that email as an ad. And it works extremely well. So when you combine those things, you do smart segmented retargeting, not just broad, but you're segmenting based on the actions, based on their behavior, what they're most interested in, and pain points, etc. And you also follow that up with sending ads to people that didn't open your emails. That, my friends, is a combination for success. And that's one of the ways we made, 20 grand in 7 days with $60 ad spend. And that's just one example. And it's not an income claim. It's not like it's going to magically just happen for everybody. You've got to put in the work and test some stuff. But in our case, it's worked many times and we made a lot of money doing it in lots of different niches and lots of different scenarios. So those are some of the keys to retargeting. I'll throw out a number 3 in here as well. And when I retarget, I almost always use the reach objective. I've been doing that for a couple of years now. And earlier this year, we had the vice president of ClickFunnels on, Mr. John Parks, and we had him on our podcast. And he also said that for pretty much all of the ClickFunnels retargeting ads, they also use reach as the objective. And that's something that I wholly recommend and do myself as well. So a lot of times people make the mistake of doing like conversions or some other objective, but your retargeting audience is going to be smaller, way smaller than your top of the funnel audience. So in my opinion, and also, John Parks from ClickFunnels, it's great to use reach as your ad objective on Facebook in order to be most effective at reaching those people. So there you have it, my friends. I promised a short, concise, tactical podcast, and that is what you got. If you have any questions about any of this retargeting stuff, let me know. This stuff is so powerful. It literally makes or breaks your success. So it's really important to not only do this, but do it right. So any questions, let me know. You can reach me at philgrahamdigital.com, philgrahamdigital.com, or on Facebook or Instagram, just at philgrahamdigital, and I'll be happy to help you out. And again, if you want to get notified when my new podcast comes out, my Entrepreneur Mind Vitamin podcast, and I don't know what the title is going to be yet, by the way, but that's, we'll figure that out. Just go to myelitegift.com and I'll make sure you guys get emailed. I'll announce it here on the podcast as well. You guys, thank you so much for being here. Episode 112 is in the books. I hope you guys have a phenomenal week or weekend, depending on when you're listening to this, and we will see you next time. Thanks, everybody. Peace out.
Thanks for listening to the Next Level Facebook Ads Podcast. Please remember to subscribe and share this with all your friends. For show notes, more tips, and to learn more about us, please visit fbadspodcast.com.